I can't spread my wings 'cause I'm indoors. Social moths.
Welcome to Social Moths. I am Harriet, and this is my dear friend.
Hey, where are you from? Spain?
Germany.
Oh, right, sorry.
You've made up that words.
It's no polar
Previously
hair.
undiscovered country.
Yeah. It's my name is Harriet, and I'm from somewhere.
But that means we can all live there
Yeah.
because it's uninhabited.
Yeah. Do you know where else is uninhabited?
Well,
I don't know. Somewhere cold, I think.
yeah, you won't know because it's not been habited yet.
Do you know there's islands in the Bristol Channel?
I'm fed up of feeling fucking islands in the Bristol. Spike Island, Bin Island, Runners Island, the
Bin
Harbour,
Island.
the Bin Island.
There's
Bin
an
Island.
island in the distance of Western-super-Mare.
That's Wales. That's Wales.
The preview with Amy and forgot the microphone.
Who'd be the first one to die in an emergency situation and a zombie thing? I think I would actually. Oh, yeah.
I am surprised.
Where's that question come
Just
from?
I was just thinking about how Harriet just.
No, but
Gets
you
in
think that, but
scrapes.
I'm actually
She's scrappy.
in an emergency.
Yeah, under pressure,
I'm very
Harriet
good.
is on.
Because
Harriet
me
is
and
on.
Louise, we were swept away up a hill in Wales. We started hiking when we misjudged how much light there was in the day.
I would not ever in my whole life go hiking with you and Louise Young. That is a recipe.
You know
for
what Harriet's
death.
like? You know when a cow, they seem so gentle and nice, but then a cow can lose it and kill you. That's what
have
she's
never
like.
seen a cow attack anyone.
People
in the
get
veros-
killed by cows.
Oh yeah,
Not in the ferocity that.
no, they really do. It's that more people die via cows than sharks.
Where is the facts and figures?
I'm gonna
This
look
is
it
just
up.
you shouting.
No, because my brother's girlfriend is petrified of cows.
Why?
Because of this. And Marvin is also petrified of cows.
But didn't he put cow shit on his head?
No, the lick.
Is that not the same?
No,
Isn't
they
that-
don't shit out of their mouths, Lindsay.
Yeah, but if he's scared of cows, how would you get a cow to lick his
Well,
head?
Because what it was
4 to 5 fatalities annually in the UK via cows.
Yeah, because but in ratio to the amount of contact with cow and contact with shark.
Well, I haven't
But
had
there's no
any
sharks
contact with
in
a
the
cow.
UK.
Well, there you go. You've
I
got
haven't
no
had any
comparable.
contact with a cow.
You've got no comparable.
Yes, you do.
Don't come to me with science
Well, you
when
do
you
have-
don't have science to give me.
Excuse me, the science was right there.
It's not science. It's just figures. There's nothing. I don't live with
Excuse
sharks.
me.
You can't
what
ask for
if-
figures and then ignore
Yeah.
the figures.
And then why don't you just say that to the poor people that have died of cows?
The only figure I'm interested in is my own.
If I get killed by a cow, don't tell anyone. Just take it to your grave. I'll be so embarrassed. What's she
Who
doing?
does that when they go like that and they do it over the like a head? You did it in the shape of the
Number
the
8.
bishop.
The bishop.
Wow. But so Marvin wasn't scared of cows, and then I told him about my brother's girlfriend being petrified of cows, and then he was scared of cows.
Isn't Marvin easily influenced by other people's opinions?
No, I don't think so. He just understands when cows come with danger.
I've never in my whole fucking life looked at a cow and gone, he's going to shank me.
Well, when did you last look at a cow?
This very morning.
When I was 15,
Where?
I went.
There's 2 in front of me now.
Oh.
Moo, moo.
I went cycling in France with my friend. She came on holiday with my family, and we went into a field to smoke Marlboro Lights.
I
It
love
was
how
the
every one of
90s.
your stories is like, when I was in Antigua, when I was in the south of
I
France.
wasn't in the south of France. I was in the north of France. And
It's all very cultured with you.
Yeah, that's what I
It
mean.
starts cultured.
It starts
well,
cold.
we went into a field to smoke Marlboro Lights, and then we realised we were in a field with a bull, and it was like livid,
A
and we
horny
didn't know what
bull?
to do. So we climbed over a fence, which was electric, and it was
Oh.
like there's no rules on how strong an electric fence can be in France. So it felt like I was being stabbed in the back. Never felt anything like it. And then we were trapped between 2 electric fences. I dropped my bike on the electric fence, so it was all caught up. And every time we tried to take it off,
Oh no.
it like electrocuted us even more, and we were there for hours. My parents thought we died because it was before you could have mobile phones.
And where's the bull in all this, is he?
Just waiting, looking at us in a field,
So he's not doing anything.
looking livid.
So he's just
He's just human.
he's not hurting you. He's just
But he was
angry.
planning it.
It's like Jurassic Park.
What do you mean?
You know when that boy falls from the electric fence?
Yeah.
Well, I just don't think the bull did any. I think the issue there, the real perpetrator, is man and the electric fence.
Can I say something to you? This is changing the subject.
Wait. Let's put her in a field with cows and then
Yeah,
we'll see who's
don't mind
dangerous.
them. They don't bother me.
I think she's quite alpha, Lindsay. I feel like she'd
Yeah,
win.
them
Could you
tap
ride
dancing.
cows? Are you allowed to ride them?
Let's take you to a field and find out.
I think I like them because they've got 4 stomachs, haven't they?
Have they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they eat and then they regurgitate, and then they eat and regurgitate. And
Same food.
I believe so. Richard,
What was that?
Google it.
What am I Googling?
He's not even.
Cows and their 4 stomachs.
Cows have 4 stomachs.
Yeah, they do, yeah. I know that, but I'm going to Google it.
But are they eating the 4th? Is the 4th stomach just the 4th regurgitate, the second regurgitation of
So yeah,
of the food?
they don't have one for like puddings and one.
One for starters, one for amuse bouche,
One for buffet.
one for carbs. That's 6 stomachs.
Oh.
Oh. Don't go all rich and they give us nothing.
They have one single stomach with 4 distinct compartments.
Oh.
Like a Polly Pocket.
Yeah.
They've built their parts up. That's the whole. Yeah, that's just. That's
Yeah.
interesting. That's
And
boring.
why Richard?
It allows them to ferment and digest tough plant materials like grass.
Oh.
So do you reckon they could make beer?
Yeah, maybe. If they had a yeast, stick some yeast in
drop
there.
some yeast in them.
Maybe that's what you need because you're vegetarian. Then you can eat more grass or any grass, or you can eat grass. Vegetarians should have 4 stomachs. Well, he's walking over to me with conviction. I don't need to know that entire history. I just need to
No, that's
Can
why you haven't got
you
your own podcast.
Google. If there was a podcast for just reading things off Google, yes, Rich. Can you Google? Can you make beer in a cow's stomach, please?
Okay.
Yeah, but if you can't, that means there's a market for it.
Exactly. That's what we can leave this.
Oh, this
behind.
has gone wrong. I'm floating above my own body. What are you both on about?
This is what happens when we drink too much tea. Again.
Yeah, this is what we.
I want to tell you something.
Sorry.
Right, long-time listeners will know that Harriet and I had a falling out. It's
Oh
gone
my God,
about
don't
somebody
fucking bring up the old woman.
somebody falling over by the side of the road.
And
And
I'll-
Harriet said that I tried to see if they were okay. Harriet said, of course, obviously, and got really annoyed with me. But it turns out she was actually annoyed because I'd been talking loud on the phone and just, I didn't know. There was a whole backstory. Anyway, she said I was a busybody. I took that on board, texted Harriet the other day, and I was really proud of myself. I haven't told you this, Lindsay. And I said, Harriet, I'm really proud of myself because I remember what you said about me being in a busybody. And last night I was in Edgware and I was walking back to my hotel. And as I was walking, I saw over the brow of the hill a fire, like a small fire. And as I got closer, I realised that the fire was getting bigger and bigger and bigger. But Harriet, I didn't intervene because I remember what you said about being a busybody. And then Harriet was like, were there other people there, Amy? And there were, sort of were.
You didn't say sort of.
There
You said it
were,
was-
but they kind of were just emerging as I was finally got to near the fire. And potentially they could have done with a hand.
But that's not what
This
you
is
told.
the
Oh no!
The
This
issue
has gone
is-
awful wrong.
is with so the original story for those that don't remember. How could you not? We've had it keeps coming up. Harriet's driving. Amy's in the car. Harriet's in a bad mood because she's hungry. Amy's talking too loud. Her key tones are on the phone. It's sending Harriet over the edge. A lady,
I'm not aware of any.
a lady's fallen over in the street. Harriet's clocked it. The lady is being looked after by various people.
And she's wrapped in a blanket.
At one point or another, Amy leans out of the window and screams, "Hello, hello, do you need any help?" Which Harriet then goes, "Fuck off, she's fine." I don't know exactly.
Obviously!
Yeah, there we go. And then for some reason, this was...
But wait, you missed out a bit. Whilst a man from the Ford dealership is on loudspeaker going,
yeah.
"Hello, who's fallen?" What?
So there was the catalyst of it. There was a lot of overstimulation. Both of them were unaware of what was happening in each other's circles and brains. And there's much argument about whether Amy
Was a busybody.
busybody or whether Harriet is a callous woman
Aggressive.
who mounted the pavement and finished the woman off.
Yeah.
Now, the issue is with the fire. If the woman that fell over, she was being dealt with. We've established that.
Well, I didn't know that at the time. But
Well, I know. Yes, but we're saying in this situation there is a fire and no one is there.
Why would she have been wrapped in a blanket if she wasn't being dealt with?
I didn't
don't
notice
know.
the blanket. But anyway, yes, I had Harriet in my mind.
But the fire, there was no one there. You
not
just
to
went.
start with.
And I've not told you to just let people burn.
You don't need to get involved when this situation is being dealt with, I would say. But if the
Yeah.
situation is not being dealt
We
with,
should do.
bring-
You
I
know, if
think
you have a stroke, there's
what
like there's a few things. I think we need to come up with some things for you to think, and then
Well, it's
as
fast,
a
isn't it?
result,
It's
I think
fast.
the
it's like,
main issue
is there
here-
someone wrapped in a blanket?
Is anyone else aware of the situation that is
Yeah.
happening? That's number one. If they're not there, are there signs like a blanket that the person
I
is
was
being
genuinely
dealt
proud
with?
of myself. I walked back to my hotel from the fire and thought Harriet's going to be really pleased.
And then she messaged me, and I was like, I don't think this is. I think I've done a terrible thing. But you can't use me as an excuse because
The
that's
main
not.
problem here is that why am I treating you like you're in charge of me?
This is what she does. She's very good at this. This is when when she shouts up.
Yeah, she's a bit. Yeah,
She actually holds. I mean, you are the most whimsy of us. No, maybe you. But like you're the most.
oh no, she goes off on a no. She's
Yeah. But also there is an underlying air of authority. Look at you now,
Yeah.
looking at me like that. I'm actually scared you're gonna.
you've got very clear
arrest me.
opinions.
You've
about
got clear
things.
opinions in there, and I feel like I need to appease you
Yeah.
to do well in life,
Oh,
because
you-
your moral, like you say, your morals are just and fair, and therefore, if you do something that makes Harriet proud of you, you've succeeded in life.
But then
And that's all she was trying to do.
Yeah, but I never said don't like if there's fire. Like you have to check that it is being dealt with.
Yeah.
So you can't.
do you know Help for Heroes? We
Yeah.
should have like the opposite of that,
We should
and you're
just,
the
like,
patron.
Leave people
Yeah,
alone.
but I'm worried about what you've taken from the situation. I don't think it's fair on me.
I do. Can you brew beer in cow stomach?
No.
Thank you.
It's similar, but no.
Oh, there you go. I can't do that then.
But did you hear sirens?
No,
Did you hear people?
there were some people came out of the
Screaming,
kebab shop,
"I'm on
2
fire!"
men, and they were like, and I was like, "Is that normally like that?" And they said no, and they ran towards it.
Oh, they ran to. There you go.
2 men, but they probably could have done with a hand. In retrospect,
Well, what would you have done?
called the police, called the fire brigade.
Yeah, but they
because-
would have done that.
Yeah, but they were running towards the fire. They were busy trying to help people, probably.
What was on fire?
It was like a
A children's hospital.
It was. I think it was like a shisha bar,
Oh.
like a bar shisha bar thing.
Imagine if it was just people sheeshing.
No, because that's when I was going over the brow of the hill. I was started because it was a really straight road. I started really far away. I thought I saw the fire, but I thought, oh, it's like a bonfire in the, and then
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
closer. It got bigger and bigger and bigger. Anyway,
No, at
you've
least
created
there
a
were
monster.
Yeah, but I feel like the issue is your interpretation.
Yeah, I think it's meddling where you're not needed, whereas that was an actual emergency where you probably could have rang
Yeah.
the
I
emergency services.
absolutely love ringing the emergency services. That's why I hit a nerve what Harriet said, because I am such a busybody.
Well, you could have.
When I've had a chance to call the emergency services in my life, it gives me such a thrill.
Well, why don't you in the future? Because when the lady had fallen, there was like 3 people on telephone.
I didn't see them.
Yeah, well, I mean,
How can Harriet see that?
whilst driving.
And she's blind and deaf.
The phone.
Yeah, exactly. Then you got no right to be dingle dangling out shouting whilst there's a man from the Ford.
Excuse me.
So, but with the fire,
And
you
Harriet's
could
there
have
going,
you could have gone, hello, you might have had a phone call about this, but there is a fire. You could have actually rang them.
I'm gonna make some fan art of this. They're gonna make like a beautiful artistic interpretation of a woman lying on the floor.
Oh, hey, wait a minute.
As a
I know
big
what we can do. If you were the woman lying on the floor,
She's dead now because no one went.
So-
do you know what happened once? I saw a dead body. I saw somebody die
Right.
outside McDonald's in the car. They were dead already, I think. In the
And you
car.
went, "Hello, do you need any help?"
No, I didn't. I sat there eating my hash brown, and they were dead in the car. And there were 2 ambulance men like standing outside the car because the person was clearly dead.
This is another thing where you should have intervened.
Then the next day I went back. I hovered outside the McDonald's and thought, should I go back to that McDonald's where I saw a dead body yesterday? And thought, yeah, all right, went and got a hash brown.
Oh.
Harry looks disgusted.
No, I find it hard to imagine dead people without crosses on their eyes. Anyway, so you've been social / possibly murderous.
Don't stay in the Premier Inn in Edgware. I don't know why I did, because it was cheap. But then the walk from the tube station back there it felt sketchy.
I think Premier Inn is really overrated.
I like them.
No,
I stayed in travel lodges on tour. One had poo on the floor, like actual dog poo, because it was one where you could have pads.
You assume it's dog poo. I bet it's human
One
shit.
in the bath had like balled up bits of like wet tissue paper. One really stunk. Then I changed it to go stay in Premier Inns.
I
and that
don't
was
mind
bad.
a Premier Inn, but they've started this thing now where they won't set the temperature of the aircon lower than 19. Premier Inn, I'm not fucking having it. Same with and I'll go to the front desk and I'll go, oh, I need cold to sleep. I need it. And I know you can set it to 18, so just fucking do it, because every time you don't, I will put in a complaint and get my money
cold.
back.
I've never known that.
I need cold.
My mum does. I think it's getting old.
No, I think
Oh,
it's my no. I've always needed cold. I need to sleep in the car. That's what David is, such a warm man that if he comes near me, I will just not kick him, but like slowly kick him away from my body. I need to be
Things like that.
aerated. I've got an air conditioner. I will blow it straight up my fanny because I need cold. Don't you fucking. That's the Premier Inn.
And do you know the Holiday Inn? It's lovely. The one that they put,
I don't think I've stayed in.
the one that they put you up in Birmingham. Obviously, you wouldn't be put up there because
No, I
you
don't
live
know.
there. But it's so nice. Haven't I told you this story about when my mum died, and then it was like my first gig there, and then I think the heavens must have been on my side because they had the biggest hotel room. Have I told you this? So then I had the biggest bed I've ever seen in my life. And then I messaged my dad and when a parent dies, you're hoping to get what you got from the parent that isn't with you anymore. So I've wanted to converse like I would have. So I said to my dad, look at this room, look at this bed. It's so big. And my dad messaged back going, imagine how many men I could have in that bed with me. So now whenever I go to a hotel and there's a big bed, I always think of my dad.
Oh my god.
I'm there tomorrow.
Fuck me. I don't know what to. I always sometimes when you do stuff for companies and that, and they'll put you up. I remember doing this thing in London, and they put me up in a hotel for one night, and it was it wasn't even I think it was Hamilton.
Oh, the Hampton which
Hilton. Hilton.
But there is a Hampton of the Hilton, because where we stayed, where you had the green meat, that was a Hampton.
Oh, it was kind of like that, but it was but it was like a long. I'd say it was like a caravan. So you walk in, imagine the inside of a caravan, but it's so it was like a little apartment. I had a little I had a sofa and a TV and a kitchen, and then a toilet, and then.
Sorry.
Bless you. No, you
I
bless a
think
hiccup.
it was a hiccup.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then your bed, but it was like if you go stay in a caravan, it was just a long room. And I'm only in here for a night. What do I need a kitchen for? I didn't get there till 8. It was mad. I
It
thought
might be like your little place that you used to live in.
yeah, exactly. It was like that. It was a little tiny little house in the
Small.
Does anyone want to do a listener story? I've put it in the
Wait,
chat.
I haven't finished the you haven't said what you've done.
The chance for my fucking bracelet.
You've done.
I had to do a thing in London, and I was like, well, I can just. And it was in the morning, so I got a hotel, and I actively, which I never do, asked to do other gigs the night before. Normally I'll just go down, go to sleep. And I thought, no, I'm going to go and actively go and do gigs and see and speak to people. And I will not do it again. I didn't enjoy myself. I just kept thinking, I'm missing out on sleep. But yeah, so that was all
That's
I
not
did.
social, Lindsay.
Well, I know because I saw other comedians and I actively stayed and spoke to them, even though I didn't want to.
Yeah, but
What was
you-
that? I didn't pay attention because I was
as per.
I'm
you,
sorry, I'm getting very
You
distracted.
poo-pooed last week when I said I went for drinks with people after gigs. You went,
I didn't poo-poo it.
You did poo-poo it.
I'll poo-poo you in
I'll
a minute.
poo-poo you.
I'll poo-poo.
So I had a great time. Well, first of all, I went to Nando's with Jonathan Alston. Then
He's great.
Pardon?
He's great.
Great. So you said great. So I did that. Let me tell you this. I only ever eat Nando's really with Marvin, and oh my God, I'll never be ordering corn on the cob again with someone that I don't really know that well. Because the bloody, every bite, the corn's squirting. You've got a whole corn dingle dangling on your tooth. And you can't make eye contact with someone whilst you're munching on your corn.
No,
I'd say a story about my brother. We went to Nando's and he had a massive piece, like the biggest corn piece. And he said, "Do you want half of my corn?" And I said, "Yeah, go on then." And he, like, I would, I don't know what it is with men in my life eating things the wrong way, but he ate it like horizontally all the way across. All the way across. And then just like, so then one side had no corn on it and the other side, where I would just eat halfway and then maybe.
Well, it happened with me and Marvin, and we cut it in half like normal people.
Yeah, you cut it in the middle.
So you've both got corn.
But and I was like, well, your mouth has touched too much of this corn now.
It's
but
like
he's
a keyboard of corn.
Yeah, he's like, that's of his spit. And
yeah.
Yeah.
Him and David need to go to a course.
They do need how to eat things like a normal man.
It's problem with the horizontals.
Yeah, it's the horizontal.
They got a case of the horizontal.
Isn't that shagging? I got a case of the horizontal shag.
Oh, yeah. So I went to Portsmouth, and I was basically.
Is that that's a long drive.
It's like 2.5 hours. But I was in tell a lie, I was in Southampton one day, Portsmouth the next. And as I'm getting older, I don't even like doing 2 hours like from one day to the next. It's too much.
I can't anymore.
It's too much. So then I thought about, because basically last time I was in Portsmouth, I really fucked up and I was late. I was supposed to be doing.
I thought you weren't going back to Portsmouth.
No,
anymore.
I wasn't. Not for that man. But then I love Andrew White.
Yeah.
And I wanted to do his charity shop thing, and I was supposed to do it last time I went to Portsmouth, but I misjudged the timing and I was terribly late and I fucked it up. So I said to him, "Oh, do you know what? I might stay over in Southampton and then come and then be there for the day if you want to do that." And then he's doing another podcast as well. So then he said, "Well, you could stay at mine," and my brain was like, "Oh, I don't like staying at people's houses."
Yeah.
And then I was like, "No, I really like Andrew White, and I hate Premier Inns, so I'm going to stay at his house." And I had such a lovely time.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so I spent all day with him, and Sanjay, his friend that he does the charity shop
yes,
podcast with. So them. And so spent all day with them, and then the gig in the evening, and then hung out with lovely Joe Wells and his wife. He's great. They're all great.
I was at a wedding, my cousin's wedding, and Joe Wells was there. That was like a while ago.
Oh, I was going to say,
they know Joe Wells.
you have like. I swear I did a gig not long ago, and people were like, "Oh, I know Amy's brother's cat's wife or something." Like, everyone always knows you at a distance.
Connected.
So I win.
Okay.
Yeah, you do win, definitely.
You win. Well, I've not done anything.
Yeah, exactly.
She's just set fire and fucked off.
I went to see Six, the musical, with my
bloody
daughter and all of her friends and their mums and stuff.
Oh, here she comes. Last minute.
Oh,
I forgot I was...
I forgot I went out. and went to the theatre.
So you probably win.
Yeah,
then.
you win.
No, you stayed over with Angela. That's more. I was with
No,
loads of
but that's
children.
part of her job.
Oh, here we go. You can't do anything this planet.
Listen to stories. We've got places to be. Rich has got twitchy arsehole.
All right, let's. All right.
He's got to watch himself.
I had a friend who was a compulsive liar, and she told me she had a severe peanut allergy. I was sick of being lied to, so I taped a pack of peanut shells to her locker. Turns out the one thing she wasn't lying about was her peanut allergy. I mean, that's just prosecutable, if that's the word. I don't think we should go into that one.
And you
don't do that, people. Right. Hello. Love the podcast so much. I listen to it loads, and I've watched Harriet's video of the puppet show about 6 times. Not my social faux pas, but one I thought would be enjoyed. I was once on a Teams call with a man from work. His desk was in the living room and facing the bottom of his stairs, so I could see them in the background. His wife was at home and didn't notice he was on a call, so much so that she came walking down the stairs topless. When she got to the bottom, everyone realised, and she hit the deck and closed the laptop very quickly.
She hit the deck.
That's really good. A woman came to my front door, thought it was her landlord's house because there was a landlord somewhere locally that had a similar address to mine.
Yeah.
And I used to get people coming to like pay their rent and stuff, and I was like, no. Anyway, this woman came and she wouldn't believe me that it wasn't his house, and she was going, look, I've got the texts on my WhatsApp. I've got the messages. She wanted to show me the one that he'd sent with the address. Flicked through her WhatsApp messages, and there was just a photo of her with her tits out.
My friend's like that, but she doesn't care. She'll be like, oh, look through my photos. And she goes, oh, yeah, that's my tits. And then she'll just, and I'm like, but some people, she's not bothered by that.
No, she was bothered.
Oh,
We
she
just pretended.
was.
She was just some strange woman. Yeah.
Yeah, my dad was showing Marvin photos of his holiday, and Marvin saw his dick.
What's wrong with your dad?
He just doesn't give a shit.
Can we ring him one of the episodes?
Absolutely not.
Oh, God.
He's not got. He just will be like, sorry, why? And then he'll just be quiet, and then he'll go, excuse me, I need to go to the nudist beach. He's currently in Greece.
A friend had a photo of a friend's mum shared a photo of her late granddad in the family group chat and went, isn't that a lovely photo of granddad? And he had his knob and balls hanging out of his shorts.
On purpose.
No, it was just an accident. They clearly didn't realise. But my friend was the only one who realised. All her sisters going, oh, what a lovely photo.
I don't understand.
She didn't say anything.
This is. Do you
said it to me
you
and I-
feel draft? If there's draft on it on the area, like, would you?
If your balls are hanging out.
Would you get? Would you?
Oh, you're
feel-
talking to
yeah,
me?
Yeah,
Yeah, you do feel it, yeah.
Then your granddad's a pervert.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's the end of the podcast.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
Messaging.
Yeah.
Go to everyone on their tours and love, laugh, live.
Live, laugh, love, life comedy. Yeah, with